Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Rounding the Bases podcast. I'm Coach Tom Coons, along with Coach Chad Porter and Coach Zach Cart, coming to you on the 23rd of February in a little cooler Alabama night down here. I know I'm originally from the Northeast, so I'm glad I'm not up there. I saw the pictures up there that you guys are getting it, but up in New York, and it was like those poor people are getting hammered today. But we have some exciting news for you tonight. The response has been overwhelming about the open house information session that we had a while back, and we're going to do another one. And Chad, why don't you fill them in? March 1st, go ahead.
Sunday, March 1st, 8 p.m. right here.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern time right here. We're going to have another open house, very similar to the one that we had before Christmas. We're inviting people in to be part of our live event, and they can bring your questions, ask different things, and we'll be able to interact with you one-on-one.
Yeah, I think what was cool with that the last time was there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no commitment. You come on, you ask whatever you want. You'll have 3, possibly 4 of us there answering questions for you and give you insight and so on. And if you want to work with us after that, you certainly may. It was tremendous the first time, and I think it'll be a good thing. What you do have to do for us, though, is you will have to either DM us in X or email us your email address so we can send you the invite. And we'll also try to mention that out on Twitter as well, or X. I keep calling it Twitter. But to invite you on, we can take as many or as few as we want. But I know I've gotten a great response after the last one of people that missed it and wanted to know if we were going to do another one. So, Zach, throw your couple cents in on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great opportunity to, number one, get to know us a little bit more, and number two, understand the tidbits that we can give you really about the process from a recruiting standpoint, from a development standpoint. It just helps you to get to know that and understand those steps that we utilize and that we've utilized along the path for multiple different athletes. So it's free, no commitment, kind of like Coach Coons and Coach Porter said. And please join us, and promise you will not be disappointed.
And I think what surprised a lot of people last time is we have one of the top analytic guys. Zach is and Coach Porter, you can throw your 2 cents in on this too. Coach Cart is one big in the analytics. If it's on the computer, or it can be computerized, or it can be evaluated and judged, he's the guy. He has the tools to do that. We have the insight and the coaching acquaintances to get your name out there. We know exactly what coaches are looking for, whether it's baseball or softball. We've been doing this a long time, and so take advantage of this free offer to do this. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I had 2 people email me today already asking if we were going to do it again. So it'll be a great thing. But what do you want to talk about tonight, guys? What's our topic?
Well, first, we will offer that special discount that we offered back in back in December. So I want to encourage people to get on here with questions. Okay? Get on here with questions. We're going to talk to you. We're genuine. We're not going to talk to you like we're not going to talk to you like, you're just a person. We're going to talk to you if that makes sense. That really didn't make sense, but we're going to be genuine with you. We're relationship developing. We're going to, attach to you. We're going to talk to you one-on-one, and we're going to give you everything we have based on years of experience, years and years of experience. So come ready with your questions, and there's no dumb questions. You don't know what you don't know, right? And it was a great time last time. Baseball, softball, get on here. We'll have a blast. You'll learn something. We'll learn something about you. And maybe, just maybe, we can develop a relationship and help you take that next step.
Great idea. Great, good stuff. It'll be good stuff. Zach, give us our topic. What you were throwing things around there earlier?
Yeah. So I know that spring training's kicked off, and really in our neck of the woods, right? High school practice is kicked off. That's a really big deal. So I think we're really starting to see the collegiate level is in full swing. We're starting to see a lot of numbers that are popping up now, right? I mean, I think one catching guy that I follow, he was talking about so far the fastest pop time from a catching perspective in spring training has been in the 1.7 range, and he still didn't throw the runner out. And so I know that we're all that there's a certain element of the game now that's data driven, that's analytically driven. But at the end of the day, February, the end of February, early March is a really exciting time, and it's a really great time for players to hone their game. And so whether it's you're trying to hit a specific metric, whether you're trying to make the varsity team, whether you're trying to even make the JV team, it's a really exciting time, and it's a time to step up and really capture that opportunity. And so I know Coach Porter and I talk about this all the time. And so for all of the young players, I mean, this is what you've been working the entire year for. So I would emphasize, getting up every morning, grounding yourself, looking in the mirror, and seize the moment. Every opportunity you get, capture the moment. As coaches, I know I'm really excited for this time of the year. I between our text message threads over this weekend, I know Coach Porter and I were going back and forth with multiple different players that we know that are either in a collegiate role or in a professional role. And Coach Coons, we were just talking about a scenario where your son was in and talking about different situations. This part of the year is just massively exciting, and so just really, really grateful to finally be in baseball season.
Yeah, I think the analytics, and I'm going to take college baseball just for a second. I actually saw a couple home runs, and like you said, analytics are huge now. But here we are, 7 games into the beginning of the year, and a couple home runs, 107 leaving the park, 109 leaving the park. We're 7 games in. You're just getting ready. But of all the things, I was listening to one guy's philosophy, and I think this applies to both baseball and softball, when they were talking about the difference in philosophy of hitting now. There used to be home run hitters, and they used to have home run hitters, single hitters, double hitters. He goes, we train our players not to hit it far, but to hit it hard, because if you hit it hard enough, it will go far. And I think with that mindset, you're getting your singles and doubles hitters getting hits that they normally wouldn't get because they're just pummeling the ball, whether it's baseball or softball, where before they were trying to hit the home run and they were popping out. Now you got a speed guy who just flew out, can't get on base and utilize the other skills. So that's one thing I picked up over the weekend, just watching games. But, there's some good teams out there that didn't win games and then all of a sudden won 3 or 4 in a row. And then there's some other teams that have won 6 or 7 in a row that are coming. So, it's all coming like this. It's all going to even out. The cream will rise to the top, but right now it's a free for all.
Don't forget the fundamentals of the game. It sounds like we need to work on holding runners on. For a guy to have a pop time of 1.7 and not throw a guy out, I mean, let's do the math. So all our analytics people, because we never analyzed anything ever in baseball. Well, maybe think about it a little bit. Maybe we just are doing it a little bit better now, because didn't managers always put guys in the lineup based on numbers, on base percentage, could be batting average, whatever. But let's do simple math here. So because I'm on the fundamental thing, right? In the HTWA, how to win awareness. Okay. So if I have a guy behind the plate that's throwing a pop time of 1.7, so that means that at 12 feet, okay, with your left foot, not your right foot, in a primary lead at first base, a steal start time, okay, a steal start to second base, okay, with a 1.7 pop time. Let's be real. That dude was moving, or that pitcher was slow to the plate, or both, probably both. But my point is this: when we're chasing big numbers, 109 off the bat, 1.7 pop time. Let's not forget the details of the game that help you win games. Don't forget those details of the game that help you win games. Because guess what? Whatever happened to the guy at first, how he got on, that guy turned it into a double with an elite plus thrower behind the plate. So something there, unless Carl Lewis, Olympic sprinter, was at first base in his prime and learned how to run the bases, like, listen, don't forget those things. Young players, don't forget holding runners on. Don't forget your pickoffs. Don't forget your defensive positioning. Don't forget your pre-pitch movement. Don't forget your mental cues. All those small things that go into putting together a winning player. Because I'm going to tell you right now, at the end of the day, when you go to college baseball, you have to be somebody that's going to help that team win, right? And there's a lot to winning games. There's a lot to winning games, and that's a piece of it right there. So I don't know the situation. I don't know the scenario. All I know is something there went wrong if that dude's throwing in a major league spring training game with a hitter in the box.
Yeah.
And you're throwing a 1.7, 1.7 whatever, 1.76, and we don't throw the guy out. Now,
1.76 with an RV low of an 887.
All right. So where was the throw, though? Was the throw in the tag zone? Was the throw up?
Yeah.
What was it?
Right.
Okay. Now, it could have been just they could have mishandled the ball at second base. There could be a lot, but like, let's do basic math here. We can analyze anything in this world, but that's basic math, right? We can call it what we want. Because remember, all the terms. So at the Ohio Baseball Coaches Convention, I saw a guy who's a college coach who pitched in the big leagues. Big league pitcher with the St. Louis Cardinals, significant innings and appearances. And he made a really good point. He's like, all the stuff they're doing analytically right now is great, but all of a sudden we call, this tunneling. Well, we've been doing it for 100 years, people. So like, you know what I mean? So like, let's not, guys have been getting the barrel out there and driving the baseball for years. Guys have been throwing for years. You still got to hold runners on. You still have to do this. You still have to do all that stuff. We just call it different, and we make up all kinds of terms out of spreadsheets. All right, the game's still the same. Players are getting better, I will say that, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of fluff and eyewash out there. Hold the runner on. Work on
Coach,
it. Work
you're
on the
just-
details of
listen,
the game.
You just got to get out of your Google Drive, okay? Just get out of your Google Drive.
No.
You know what's funny with all this though is everything, even in life, it starts here, then it changes, and guess where it ends back up?
Right back in the center.
Just like baseball. You got this, then it's all analytical driven, then it's this, then it's this. And guess what? As you go to games, I went to a game last week. There were 15 scouts in the stands, all looking at kids. And then it comes right back around. It's going to come right back to here again. You know,
I watched MLB.com or MLB TV or whatever, and the live look in, the White Sox were taking BP, hitting hard skimming ground balls to the right side of the field in their first round of batting practice.
Yeah.
And I read a good article today about how the usage of the tee is, you know, a lot guys debating whether it's good or bad. So a lot of different things.
A lot of people use it. I know that.
A lot of people use it. It's probably the least transition skill in hitting, right? Because the ball doesn't move. It's a groove your swing drill. I think it's great for warm up. I think it's great for building your swing and all that stuff. But yeah, so there's a lot to it. Coach Cart sent me a thing on a guy on Twitter or X about a guy had asked about pitching machines and pregame BP. I gave him my take in 3 paragraphs about how you need to see a release point and all that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I love pitching machines. I was brutal at hitting off a pitching machine, but it only tells so much of the story, right?
Right.
Yep.
It really does. So I think all of the above, you need all the above, right?
Yep.
But the game is played with a pitcher who is trying to disrupt your timing.
Mm-hmm.
And that arm and release is extremely important. So listen, you can stand on a pitching machine for the most part and see it and see it and see it. Take 10 swings and swing and miss, 15 swings and miss. And at 16, you may foul it off. At 17, you may catch it deep and hit a weak ground ball. At 18, you may, right? Blah, blah, blah. But if that dude's on the mound manipulating your timing, good luck. Good luck and Godspeed. I mean, so there's got to be, right? I think there has to be a mix. So there's a time and a place, but vision and timing to me are still the most important things in hitting and always will be.
See, the lesson there, Coach Cart, is when you send him a text, you get him wound up on this.
Yeah.
Coach Coons, look, I can look at Coach Porter in the morning and get him wound up. Like, it didn't even take a text. Okay?
And that's, hey, and that's typically what analytical tech guys do to me. It's typical. Although they're smart and they know what they're doing, just tell me the information and let me apply it to the game I'm managing. That's it. I'm take the, I think it's great information. I love it. Just tell me what I need to know so I can go, Johnny, go pinch hit. Done.
Yeah.
Because kids born in 2008 with one eyelid shut can hit left-handed pitchers at a rate using the Pythagorean theorem. I'm not interested. Just tell me.
Here we go.
Right? Just tell me.
We'll just shut it down. He's on it.
Just tell me.
On his
I'm
soapbox.
on it. You know what? And yesterday I watched Nicaragua versus Cuba in a World Baseball Classic kind of lead up thing. They're playing an exhibition series.
Right.
And when Dusty Baker walked out of that dugout, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. One of the best right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Old school.
All right. So we're having open house on Sunday.
Sunday, March 1st. And I'll tell you, you will get a lot of great information. Come with questions, but we need your email so we can send you the invite to come on here. So a hidden account recruiting LLC@gmail.com, or any of the emails you see on the bottom of the screen there. And Coach Porter's is on our website as well. Or just DM us in X. We'll get you on there. And every question is open game. It's fair. And it doesn't cost. There is no commitment. There's no cost. It's all stuff. You can be there with your parents. You can do whatever you want to do. And we'll certainly help you. But it's this coming Sunday, March 1, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And we'll get the invite out and see you then. But until then, we'll be studying up and give Coach Carter will give Coach Porter some more analytics to worry about. And we'll see you all on Sunday if you give us the invite.